What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a pretty massive day for No Man's Sky. We have the No Man's Sky Worlds Part 2 update that just dropped. But before we get into it, I just wanted to apologize real quick. I know it's been about a year since I last posted, so I'm deeply sorry. I had a lot of things going on. But now I actually have professional equipment. I have an office, so yeah, I'm back, and we will continue to do more No Man's Sky content, and hopefully in the future some Light No Fire content, as well as some gameplay of just various different games. So this is my gaming channel. I do have a primary channel that I've been doing for such a while now, but anyway, without any further ado, I am super excited to get into this. So No Man's Sky Worlds Part 2. Okay, so I've seen the trailer. I haven't read any of the patch notes or anything like that, so you get my live reaction. So, Worlds Part 2, introducing Update 5.5. Let's see, Update 5.5, Worlds Part 2 transforms the universe with new stars, new story, and new planets. Explore ancient ruins, gas giants, and water worlds, and discover strange creatures, varied biomes, and dramatic terrain, featuring new gameplay, huge improvements in lighting and water rendering, and much more. And our journey continues. Yeah, No Man's Sky has been doing this for 9 years. 9 years, and they haven't charged us a penny. So many content drops, it's just insane. So there's the trailer. I've already seen it. I'm not going to play it here because I don't want any copyrights, so we'll just avoid that. We got the deep dive. I've seen that. So here we go. Spectacular new landscapes traverse wilder, stranger, more alien terrain than ever before. The algorithm of the universe has evolved to generate beautiful new mountains, deep valleys, and sprawling plains on untouched planets waiting to be discovered. Now, right off the bat, I can tell that that's just a huge improvement. I love that. We got new trees, new environments, terrain, a nice refresh to the entire universe. So, the universe expands. A new class of star has manifested in the universe. Purple class solar systems feature countless new worlds ready for discovery. Weave these space and time for the autophage in an epic new story to reveal the mysterious hidden shards of reality. So, we got a new story. It's about time. I've been playing No Man's Sky since 2016, and things are starting to get a little bit stale for me personally. So I'm happy to see yet another story expansion. So it looks like we got a new piece of technology we need to unlock, the Atlantid Drive. So that should allow us to access these new purple systems. Deep oceans. Ooh! Finally! We got deep oceans now. Okay, so plunge miles below the surface into incredibly deep oceans, far removed from the light of any sun, illuminated only by the glow of corals. These shadowy ocean floors harbor many otherworldly landscapes and I can't read right now. Secretive aquatic life forms. Oh, that looks beautiful. Finally, we got full oceans. Not that shallow stuff that only let us dive like 200 feet below the surface. This looks like some incredible improvements. I love that, how it is lit up like more shallow you are, but once you go further down, things get darker and darker. That's going to be scary as hell. And just seeing all those bioluminescent plants under there, being the only light source down there. Oh man, I can't wait for that. Ooh. New trees. That looks gorgeous. That looks impressive. Inventory sorting. Organize your inventory with a single button press. Automatically sort your items by name, type, value, or even color. Discrete stacks of the same item will also be consolidated. Now that's nice. There you have the different icons there. And we have gas giants. Finally, out of years of waiting, so many people, including myself, have been waiting for gas giants. So let's see here. Huge gas worlds have formed across the galaxy, bringing their own unique environments and materials. These giant planets are characterized by immense atmospheric pressure, tremendous gravity, and volatile atmospheres. And each is orbited by a collection of moons. A collection of moons. Okay, so most planets with moons typically only have like one or two. So it'd be nice to see if like we get a whole collection of moons, much like Jupiter has. I think it has like, oh gosh, I forget how many moons. But anyway, moving on. In Stellar Multitudes, a new narrative-driven mission deepens the lore of the universe and expands upon the story of the Atlas, Atlantid, and the robotic autophage life forms. Meet new friends and reconnect with the old ones in an epic adventure to recover lost star systems. Okay, so that's cool. Now it says some Atlantid stuff, so I'm glad to see they're expanding further on the Atlantid race and the autophage. Deepwater Guardian. Oh, these are the same bad guys that we were fighting in the Cursed Expedition, so they finally made it over to the main game. Dredging the seas for fish will sometimes provoke a Deepwater Guardian to emerge from the depths and defend its watery children. Travelers who defeat this vengeful creature will learn the unique Child of Aquarius title. I can't read today. Commemoration of their victory. That's pretty sweet. I'm glad to see that we're getting even more boss fights in this game. That's one thing that I've really been hoping to see, is more and more boss fights and just more combat related stuff. In this game, it's been pretty lackluster, but these past few years have been pretty nice in that department. Fishing milestones. Display the evidence of your fishing achievements with a selection of new tank-themed helmets. These unusual appearance overrides will replace a traditional head with a special cranium aquarium interchange and can be earned through reaching milestones in fishing. Okay, so we got more incentive on going fishing. Before it was just a side thing, just like if you wanted a peaceful, relaxing sort of time in No Man's Sky, just go fishing. So now we have even more reason to do that. So that reminds me of Minion from Megamind. So we can look like him now. So that's pretty cool. Yep, there he is. I like that. I think I like the anglerfish the most. That or the jellyfish. You got a boot? That's funny. That's what I'm going to go with. The boot. I want a boot face. Dense jungles. Oh, we got jungles now. Okay. Delve into the thick vegetation and dense undergrowth of lush jungles. Every jungle is unique and can feature different colors and dominant species of tree. This looks tremendous. You got really thick jungle, and yeah, that'd be nice. I can't wait to see that. Here we have a picture of the submarine exocraft. Environmental hazards. Planets now feature local hazards in addition to the survival challenges posted by the weather. Explorers should be on the lookout for drifting clouds of toxic spores, small-scale radioactive fallout, volcano eruptions, and geothermal geysers. Oh, yes. Yes, baby. Abandoned mode. Abandoned mode. Okay. New custom modes games can be set to the universe's population to abandoned. Abandoned mode removes all alien life forms from the game, creating a lonelier and more challenging survival experience. Okay, so if you want to be the only soul in the entire universe, you can do that. So it makes me wonder, if you're the only one, how are you going to get upgrades? Because you need the NPC shops to buy them. So that'll be very interesting to check out. Okay, there's the setting right there. Seahorses! The diversity of marine life has increased with shoals of seahorses now swimming through the oceans. Awesome. Awesome. Pretty pictures. Enhanced water. So in Worlds Part 1, they enhanced the water immensely, giving us realistic waves and water behaviors and reflections and stuff. So it looks like Worlds Part 2 is expanding on that too. So the surface of water is now much higher in fidelity. Clouds, nebulae, and other planets are now reflected, and the terrain reflections have been improved with accurate lighting and fogging. Subsurface scattering has been enhanced, creating spectacular glows which when the sun's light gazes at the crest of the wave. The diversity of the foam has also increased, with some planets featuring glowing foam. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that water looks good. So much better than it did before. Anomalous creatures. Curious geometric life forms can be found floating around some planetary surfaces, their inner lives unknowable to more conventional creatures. Oh, that is different. Okay. Enter the Abyss. Explorers who brave the ultra-deep waters found on some worlds will face a range of increased hazards as they plunge into the dark. Equip the new pressure membrane and go on the hunt for rich mineral steams, exotic sea glass, and colossal creatures. Okay, so not every planet will have such deep oceans. So I guess every planet will have its own unique sort of depth. But I definitely want to check these out for sure. Let's move on here. Smoother modding experience. Players' created game modifications are now handled more robustly, greatly improving the capability of cross-game updates. Mod authors can now create their mods more precisely, reducing the frequency of conflicts and improving the conflict handling. Mod users have more control over the behavior of their mods with the addition of a mod settings file, which allow installed mods to be prioritized or disabled. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm not into modding. I've never modded anything before in my life, so for those of you who enjoy modding in No Man's Sky, there you go. That probably just made your life a hell of a lot easier, so there you go. Frozen diversity. Explore a dramatic new range of icy planets with increased diversity, flora, minerals, and other terrestrial... I can't talk today. On Sub-Zero worlds. So Sub-Zero worlds is one of those I tend to ignore because they all really feel the same. So I kind of stopped, landing on frozen planets like this. So I'm really happy to see a lot more diversity in these type of planets. So Colossus Refiner. The sturdy Colossus exocraft can now support a 3-slot mineral processing rig, allowing travelers to process complex recipes while driving across the planets. Now that'd be useful. I mean, I can do it with my backpack, but it's only like a 1-slot sort of refiner. But it's nice to know that we can do a lot more complex stuff, and it gives me more incentive to actually use this thing because I never use it. So that'll be a quite nice addition. So I'm definitely going to be using that. Okay, giant squids. Ooh, we got giant squids. New species of tentacled mollusk is... I can't read. I apologize. New species of tentacled creatures now inhabit the waters of the universe. These hunting cephalopods, I got that one, range from the small to the truly colossal. So now we can see massive creatures in the depths of the oceans. That's cool. So, ooh, relic worlds. Okay, explore the crumbling ruins of ancient civilizations, excavate architectural blueprints, and harvest polished stone to learn the secrets of their construction. That also, that kind of reminds me of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on how their ruins look. So, okay. That looks pretty sweet. Dynamic water simulation. Starships, creatures, travelers, and other moving objects will now dynamically generate waves and wakes, making water more responsive and interactive. Ooh, that's awesome. Okay, so when you fly your starship just right above the surface of the water, it creates the ripple effect. That's nice. That's a nice touch. That's pretty sweet. Feed the Universe. Iteration Kronos now maintains a food market which aboard the Space Anomaly, allowing travelers to mass donate different food items each day. Cooking also benefits from a large range of quality of life improvements, including an overhauled recipe catalog, more accessible nutrient processors, and smoother UI experience. That's definitely something that I was hoping for a long time now. The cooking system has been pretty janky for a while. Actually, since it released in 2019 with the VR update. I think that was the Beyond update. But oh yes, okay, it actually shows the formula now. The process of how to cook things. That's very helpful. Manta rays. Gentle manta rays can be discovered drifting serenely through the oceans and seas, their wings slowly breathing as they follow through the currents. Yeah. Okay. So that's another species underwater. So I'm very happy with this new refresh because a lot of the underwater creatures have been very bare, very plain and boring. So I'm very happy to see this change. Towering waves. Tides and waves are now more realistically impacted objects floating on the ocean surface. Travelers, exocraft, and starships will gently bob with the swell of the water, or find themselves tossed about by violent waves during a storm. Enriched seas. The biodiversity of underwater biomes can be significantly increased. The seas have been enriched with a range of new plant species and mineral formations, and burst to life with bubbles, algae, blooms, and bioluminescent organisms, strange floating flora, and much more. That looks beautiful. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, new expedition! The Titan Expedition. Coming soon, this Expedition 17, Titan, awake with other travelers upon a mighty gas giant and embark upon a voyage to chart a dazzling array of new stars and new worlds. Complete milestones to earn exclusive rewards, including the stone-hewn pillar of the Titan staff and imposing wrath, a unique living starship. So we got a brand new living starship coming, so that'd be pretty sweet. I'm not really a fan of the living ships, to be honest. That's just that's my thing, but it'll be nice to collect it. I'm sort of running out of room, though. I mean, I have a lot of starships, so. Lighting overhaul. The lighting throughout the game has been deeply reworked, increasing the precision of light sources and how light is reflected and absorbed by surfaces. Spectacular highlights are now more pronounced and dramatic, especially noticeable on distant terrain and metallic objects, and the hue of ambient lighting more accurately reflects nearby surfaces. So we got a slider here. I can barely tell the difference. It might just be my eyes. But if they say everything looks better, I'll take their word for it. Floating Nautilon platform. Ooh, yes, finally. No longer will we have to place down one of those platforms at the bottom of the ocean first to deploy one of those things. So the Nautilon submarine exocraft can now be summoned from a floating bay, deployable from upon the surface of any deep body of water. Directly descend to the depths of the center of a vast ocean. That's very helpful. Thank you, Hello Games. That's nice of you to add that. Yeah. It's not annoying anymore to deploy the submarine, so thank you. Deep Sea Atmospherics. Explore the seabed to discover beautiful underwater landscapes with a unique ambience. Sound is muted in the abyssal depths. Light is scattered and vision obscured by the murk and particles Find your way along the glowing corals, guided by the few uh, crepuscular rays of light that penetrate the dark. Hold on, they said sound is muted in the abyssal depths. That's going to be creepy as hell. Okay. Fishing missions. Visit the mission agent at a space station to undertake solo fishing challenges, or head to the space anomaly to sign up for multiplayer fishing missions at the Nexus. Earn valuable rewards for your angling achievements. So, we got fishing missions now. That's pretty cool, actually. Another reason to actually fish. I pretty much just collected all the fish there was and then just left it. So, it's nice we can actually take on some fishing missions, too. Starship cold storage. No way. Okay. Travelers with a capital ship can now make use of a long-term storage for their starships, freeing up space to acquire new ships. Up to 18 additional ships can be stored, each of which retain their technology loadout ready for redeployment when needed. Okay. I was just talking earlier about how they keep adding more ships and exclusive rewards and stuff, and I'm running out of room. So this fixes that. Okay, so as long as you have a freighter, a capital ship, whatever, you can have Starship cold storage, as they call it. So, I mean, you can have up to 18 ships or an additional 18 ships in storage, essentially. Spore-filled worlds. A new varieties of toxic planet can be found across the universe. Their atmospheres thick with spores from oversized polyps. Ooh, that looks gross. Interior lighting overhaul. The brightness and color of lighting in enclosed spaces such as caves, bases, and space stations and planetary buildings is more precisely localized. External lighting conditions are more accurately included by... Yeah, I can't read today. Creating cozier interior atmospheres. Again, I have to apologize. I'm not good at reading text in front of a camera. Or reading out loud, I should say. Water on moons. Lakes, seas, and oceans can now sometimes be found on moons of that orbit larger planets. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, okay, so before there were no bodies of water on moons at all. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Get more water. More water is always a good thing. Faster loading. Cutting-edge compression technology reduces game file size by more than 10%, allowing for larger content updates without increasing download size or storage space consumption, and making all future patches smaller. Loading times are up to 4 times faster, and improved data coaching reduces hitches during transitions, such as when flying from planetary atmosphere into space. Okay, that's nice. I'm very happy because I don't like large load times, so that's a welcome change. Hermit crabs. Shy hermit crabs can be found scuttling across underwater terrains, improvising their mobile homes from a range of different shells and shell-like objects. Floating islands. Free floating islands of terrain can now be discovered across a much broader range of planetary environments. Explore and build upon gravity-defying, icy, toxic, radioactive, molten, and marshy islands. Water worlds. These rare planetary bodies have been entirely consumed by the waves. Their surface one endless ocean. These worlds are home to the deepest of water, stretching miles beneath the surface. Okay, so these are the only planets, I'm guessing, that have like super deep oceans. So, I mean, when I see planets like this, I think of Kamino from Star Wars. So the entire planet is an ocean. So, okay, that's pretty cool. No wonder they added the ability to land on water in the last update. So, makes sense. Prawns. Underwater explorers can now happen upon aquatic shrimp-like crustaceans as they scuttle and swim in both lakes and open seas. Man, they have been adding a lot of different new creatures. Bizarre life. What the? What? Okay. Bizarre life forms. Rare, whimsical, and mind-bogglingly strange new species of creatures can be discovered dancing across some worlds. What I'm wondering is, what's all that crap that thing is spewing out? Anyway, moving on. Richer shadows. Through an extension of ambient blah blah technology, micro shadow detail has been added to the game, increasing contrast of everything in the universe, from life forms to ships to potted plants. So we got another slider here. Okay, I am noticing a bit of a difference here, like with those plants. So okay, they added more shadows. Ooh, constructible ruins. Bring ancient architectural secrets into planetary bases with a collection of buildable ruins, including slabs, statues, arches, totems, and more. Explore relic worlds to learn the blueprints and mine polished stones to construct your own replica pieces. Ooh, they got a lot of new base parts. Now, I'm not a base builder myself, at least a planetary one, but I know this will make a lot of people happy. So bring on more base parts. Heck yeah. Ooh, that's nice. It's like Jurassic Park right there. You got the dinosaur there and the jungle. Sunset in the background. Multi-tool archiving. Yes! Okay, so we got the starship and multi-tool archiving. The buildable weapon rack base part now allows travelers to archive up to 18 multi-tools, freeing up space to earn new equipment, achieve multi-tools, and retain all installed technology, and can be reactivated at any time. So we got more multi-tools. Arid wastelands. Skim across the sands and admire the imposing rock formations of new and diverse desert environments, searching for desolate desert blossoms hidden amongst the dunes. Bioluminescent striders. Now, we've seen this strider for a little while now. It was a reward in one of the expeditions, so looks like these guys have finally made it as, you know, a discoverable creature. So discover new bioluminescent creatures. These alien life forms pulsate and glow as they traverse their homeworlds, their beating hearts visible through their translucent skin. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that looks like a nasty planet right there. Nutrient ingester. A new exosuit technology that has been added, the nutrient ingester, allowing players to input large amounts of edible items. These nutrient sources will be automatically consumed one at a time as necessary, providing powerful and long-lasting benefits. Okay, so okay. So basically potions in a way. Customizable fishing rigs. Create your own unique angling appearance by customizing the fishing rig with a range of line colors and bespoke new floats. So basically bobbers. So we can customize those now. Pillar of Titan staff. So we got a new staff now. That looks something directly from Legend of Zelda. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Ooh, and a new cape. Yeah, I think they really took inspiration from Breath of the Wild, to be honest. Earn this unique staff during the Titan expedition through Helm of Polished Stone. It floats in the hand as if it were no weight at all. Okay. Exocraft flamethrowers! We have flamethrowers. So, before the Exomech was the only thing with the flamethrower. So we got more. All terrestrial exocraft can now be fitted with a mounted flamethrower for devastating damage at short-range combat. I really wish the flamethrower was available as a multi-tool weapon. That's been leaked for like many years now. So, I mean, I would have preferred to have it with the multi-tools, but it's a nice addition. More hostile flora. The range and diversity of hostile plant life has been increased with new species of hazardous flora, taking root across the universe. Colorful marine life. The diversity of aquatic life has been significantly increased with large number of colorful and radiant, procedurally generated new fish species. Next up, we have raindrops on the water. Individual droplets of rain falling upon water now create tiny ripples in the water's surface. Okay, that's nice. That's looks to me like it's on level with Red Dead Redemption 2 on how detailed that is. So this game went from having the worst water effects to no water effects at all to this. So I'm very happy with that. Twitch drops! We got more Twitch drops. Nice. Always welcome. Earn a generous assortment of in-game rewards, including multi-tools, ships, creatures, companions, character customizations of the rare opportunity to claim an autophage staff, and more by tuning into Twitch streams of the Worlds Part 2. Visit the Twitch Drops page to learn more and sign up. You can earn rewards even if you don't own No Man's Sky yet. Just connect on the website, tune into the campaign running from Thursday the 30th of January to Monday the 3rd of February, and claim your rewards later at any time. Quality of life improvements. A significant number of UI and quality of life enhancements has been added, including refined pop-up visuals and the ability to add favorite bases or space stations to the teleporter menu. East and West compass icons improve the first-person exocraft handling and the starship attempting to land at the best possible pad in space stations. So I don't normally play in first person, so it may be worth a look. So we'll have to check that out. Variable refresh rate. 120 Hz display output and variable refresh rates is now available on PlayStation 5 for supported displays, enabling ultra smooth visuals and reduced latency, and higher frame rates without introducing stuttering. So that's a nice addition. I know a lot of players have had certain issues with their rendering and load times and stuff like that, so hopefully that finally fixes it. Titanic planets. Find these colossal worlds in purple class star systems. Terrestrial planets on a never-before-seen scale. These dominate their local area and warp the gravity of each of their many moons. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so they said in the trailer or the deep dive, they said that the larger planets like gas giants are 10 times larger than their normal planets in this game. And that apparently affects the gravity of the planet's moons. That's dope. Okay. I'm excited. If I wasn't already. Exotic worlds. Giant alien planets have taken root across the universe, bringing diversity as well as eerie beauty to each of the planets they infest. Yeah, making things a lot more interesting and worth exploring now, because there for a while I got quite bored just, spending a whole lot of time on planets. Ooh, there's another look at that ship. I want that ship. That looks pretty cool. Mutated biomes. Radioactive planets are more varied and full of life. Isotopic trees form from and grow to new patterns throughout the universe, distorted by the uranium-rich soil of their irritated homeworlds. Titan Stripes ship customization. Complete the Titan expedition to earn the unique Titan Stripes paint style for the freighter or the fighter and hauler starships, evoking the aesthetic of the 1970s science fiction book covers. Okay, that looks pretty sweet. I'm really happy to see more of those different paint styles coming to starship customization. Deep water quality of life. Slice through underwater environments with a faster, more maneuverable, and more responsive Nautilon submersible exocraft. Boost, dive, or resurface with a single command and activate or excavate terrain with the new dredging laser technology. The experience of swimming has also been significantly improved with enhancements to agility, camera responsiveness, and underwater multi-tool accuracy. So I hope this means that we are able to actually swim a lot faster because we got much deeper ocean. So my suit systems tend to run out very quickly. So it's nice to see that we can traverse these oceans and depths at a much quicker pace. So we got dramatic re-entry. The experience of re-entering the atmosphere from space has been refreshed with new visual effects. To me, that doesn't look too different, but again, I hardly ever play in first person, so I'm going to have to check that out again. Sun-soaked variety. Burnt worlds have been revitalized with new formations of heat-seeking foliage and ever-burning minerals spreading across the universe. That looks awesome. That looks so much more interesting than before. Localized anomalies. Planets can now fall under the influence of strange weather anomalies, including dramatic electromagnetic events, enhanced storms, and tornadoes, and even localized gravity inversion zones. Gravity inversion zones. Oh, shit. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man. Before tornadoes, like, I don't know if it was just me, if it was just my game, but tornadoes, you could barely tell that they were there. They barely had any substance to them. They'll definitely toss you up into the sky and probably kill you, but you could barely see them. That is so cool. Oh, I love that. You imagine having like one of those rocks just swirling around and just smacking you in the head and killing you? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wraith Starship. Okay, this is the living ship. Survey new worlds in the Titan expedition to claim the Wraith, a unique living ship designed, dredged from the inky depths of the water world. Okay, so it's an aquatic-looking living ship. All right. Again, I've never really been that into sort of bio sort of starships and stuff. So, okay, that looks to be it, you guys. That was a lot. So we have our patch notes right here, all the individual stuff. I'm not going to get into it because I think I've been recording for almost an hour now. So if you guys want to read that, go check out the stuff for yourself. But I am extremely excited for this update, and I'm definitely going to be doing more videos for No Man's Sky here in the future. So I'm going to try and upload like once a week if I can. But again, I'm really sorry I haven't been uploading for such a long time now, so I'm back with a banger. So this is a really nice sort of update to cover, and yeah. That'll pretty much do it for me today, you guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you enjoy content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.